Okay, there we go. It has been a while, but today I am playing Star Wars Empire War. Ultimate Empire War, actually, to be more specific. And today I am going to be trying out what I'm going to be calling Thrawn Tactics. And Thrawn Tactics is Thrawn had a certain philosophy about how the Empire should be run. And it was not what Palpatine did, which was endless, super ships, and, oh, for Pete's sake, Mara, deal with them. Thrawn's idea was actually more legitimately tactically sound, as to be expected from Thrawn, which was just build a proper fleet. Smaller, more capable of basically just smaller ships, wider variety. So closer to, like I said, an actual fleet, rather than just throwing massive, who's actually extremely critical of the Death Star. So I mean, like, Venators would be, I forgot that the fucking Rebellion has Venators in this. But, like, you'd have Dreadnoughts and Venators as the capital ships, rather than, Super Star Destroyers and having an entire fleet of Star Destroyers. You'd have a fleet, like a massive fleet of frigates, or just a bunch of fleets of frigates that are just there, along with ships like this, which are just carriers. Endless carriers. This is actually a far better idea than the actual Empire ships were. So, like, the Acclamator class would have stuck around after the Clone Wars, and would have seen a lot more use as essentially small capital ships. I mean, look at that. 3 squads. That is a decent amount, and I'm gonna be honest, my gameplay of Thrawn, or my gameplay of this game, is actually pretty slow, because when I play Empire, I tend to just sit, upgrade my forces, occasionally leave my base for extra resource points. But other than that, I tend to actually not leave my base much, because, I don't want to. I forgot that I have to upgrade those from there. I want to get all the upgrades quick, because again, I'm not going to be having, the massive cap. Like, with this mod, I can bring out the Executor. The Executor. I can bring that out. I can have Darth Vader's fucking flagship on the field. I'm, like, Victory Cruisers. Those would be considered, like, flagships of decently sized fleets. Or, no, not Victories. Well, for the patrol fleets, they would be flagships, along with things like the Acclamator. Because, again, they're carriers. And that's, like, a big deal. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Darth Vader is just a fighter in this. But here comes a Venator, and Venators I love. I don't know why the Emperor did away with Venators, 'cause look at this. Look at this tiny thing. 3 ships. Look at this, we've got control of this. Oh, crud. Let's get an Acclamator built and then send that over here. I can't. Okay. I should have known. There's an asteroid field there, so I can't. Which makes me very annoyed. But we can send, you know, things like this. Love this thing. And rather than having, you know, it has 2 laser cannons. That's not a lot. However, it gets the job done. And you can see why I don't like leaving my base in this mod. Because, dear lord, the amount of rebellion forces that just appear is crazy. Because the rebellion's whole thing is just when one on AI, they'll just bomb rush you immediately with like Clone Wars era ships, because that's what they have. Let's get defenses over there, so that doesn't happen again. Mara, you were supposed to be defending that. I don't know. Wasn't paying too much attention there. I was focused too much on rambling. Let's get this upgraded. Gosh, this thing is slow. Forgot how slow this thing is. Oh yeah, and it's got a ridiculous hitbox and terrible turning speed. Let's get that upgrade going. Oh hey, yeah, that's a thing. Ooh, capture that. Let's make sure we've got forces to keep everything safe. I mean, the tidy is great. But this is what I'm actually going to be using the most. This and the TIE interceptors. Because this is basically Thrawn's dream for the Empire, was the, speaking of Thrawn, was, you know, the TIE Advance. Now, Dreadnought carriers, gimme. That's a big deal. Now, 2 TIE Advanced. TIE Phantom for point defense and a... So you get these out. And now this entire thing is completely screened. And I can take a look at like this. It's a Hut asteroid station. That's what's dealing all this damage. And so, that's down. That's annoying. That is very heavily defended, and I don't like it. So let's get some Venators in. Let's grab one of these so I can make more fighters. Because I got distracted as hell. But you want to grab these. Because again, the whole thing about Thrawn, broadside. Yeah, weak against those. Everything except for a fellow capital is weak against those. This is just kind of how they work. But again, carriers like this are key in this game. Can you, like, leave things alone for 10 seconds so I can build this? Thank you. Yeah, not making either one of those. This is our flagship. ISD Class 2. That is the biggest ship that I can make if I'm considering this to be essentially a Thrawn run. Because he wouldn't build bigger than this. Reason being, it's impractical. Because, like, one mistake, you lose so many resources. Improved defense, improved weapons, corvettes and capital ships. Yippee. Now we don't need to upgrade that. That's why we're not getting money. I forgot to rebuild that. Wow, I'm not doing well. But as you can see, that thing, that's pretty much their capital ship. And one ISD2 has it absolutely running in fear. Because, that's all you actually need. So, an ISD2, and then victories and acclimators would be your standard fleet under Thrawn. He did not like the, extremely resource-heavy But I mean, look at the amount of firepower that this is outputting. That's enough. Especially if this was accurate rebellion. Technically it is. It's on easy because I haven't really done this before, and if I was going for my usual tactics, I'd already have a dreadnought up by now. But this is just kind of how it worked. Let's get one of these up, because I think the last one I had got destroyed. Yes, it did. Let's get a new one of these, just because, yeah, that happened. But again, the remnants of the fleet, without the IST-2, just tore through a capital ship. That's Old Sith and Mandalorian. That's not what I'm looking for. You'd have some of these. Maybe an Imperial Dreadnought. I think Thrawn actually would have really liked the Dreadnoughts. Because they're small, relatively small, in comparison to some of the other ships that the Empire was pumping out. Where they could act as... So, you just take this, and that fleet will just absolutely wipe out anything in the way. So you grab another ISD-2, that'll be your secondary fleet. That'll be the flagship for your secondary fleet. Now for this one, I'm going to have an ISD-2, then 2 Venators, two or 3 Venators, then I'm going to grab an Acclimator, and then I'm going to grab some Tartan patrol cruisers to act as screening ships. I mean, look at it, they're just wiping out everything. I'll grab 2 Tartan patrol cruisers to act as screening vessels. And there's like a decently sized patrol fleet. Now I'm gonna take one of the victories out of this fleet and leave it here. This will be our strike force. Let's make another fleet. There's the ISD-2. Let's get some of those. So drop you here. Cruisers. And look at that, just melting. And have that hold that flank. Meanwhile, our main fleet has just been destroyed, so let's grab Thrawn. Specifically, because I want his flagship, because it's fun. We're going to have 2 ISD-1s, because this is going to be our main fleet. This is going to be our flagship fleet. Then along with those 3 ISD-1s, I want 2 Victory class cruisers, 2 Acclimator classes, and a Dreadnought. Can y'all stop stealing my shit? Like, please? There's my 2 victories. My 2 acclimators as my missile ships, essentially. And look at this! I can just overwhelm things with endless ships. Endless. Let's get that assault skill going. And you can just see tearing through. You've got those upgrades going for defense, because they keep attacking my star bases. But that takes out a central area. Thrawn's fucking dead, of course. Because I've been getting used to this. It's been a while since I played this mod. But there goes their central fleet. And now we are going to reinforce this fleet with 2 victory cruisers. IPV patrol craft, not bad. Let's get these captured. So yeah, here's this is the central fleet. And this will stop pretty much everything. This will move up towards the left, with this creating, you know, TIE Advanced, TIE Defenders, just all of the ships you need to wipe out everything. Assault gunboats. And again, this is close to what Thrawn wanted. Was, yes, he had an idea of a superior fighter ship. he also really liked... I mean, look at all those ships. This isn't a proper fleet anymore. I think it's got some that got destroyed. That's a ISD-2 class. So let's get some... Let's get 2 Venators. And a Victory. So now I'm just going to control the center. I'm going to try and control the resource points as best I can. And once I control the center and the resource points, I'm going to gather up as many important people so I can get the Chimera. The Accuser Captain Piss. Star Destroyer with improved weaponry. And we're gonna dive these guys. Take out resource points. Grab resource points. Build this up and head towards the center and link up with the main fleet. Once I link up with the main fleet, I can begin pushing forward in earnest. Darn. I'm playing Thrawn tactics. Dang, bro's dying. Same. But anyways, as I said before, this is basically the max size of a fleet that you're going to see under Thrawn, because he fucking hated the Death Star. Did you know that, IDK? He fucking hated the Death Star, and I find it hilarious that it's like one of the things that him and Vader agreed on, that Vader was like, you could just get this by building, you know, a fleet of warships. You don't need to destroy the entire planet. That's just dumb. And Thrawn was like, you don't even need to build Super Star Destroyers. Just stick with the ISD-2s. So I've maxed out my capital ship size at ISD-2s. And so now I have a bunch of Venators and all of the fighters. Like, hang on, if you, I don't think I'm, like, streaming. I'll stream on Discord real quick. Give me just a second. There we go. But this... Look at the amount of fucking fighters. Each one of those is an individual squadron. This is how you fight a Star Wars battle, not a whole bunch of... Also, just for shits and giggles, the Chimera. This is 3 of my fleets combined into one. I had a center fleet, left fleet, and right fleet. And this is the end of the game in which I've combined all of my fleets into one. And am now just sending it all. And look at that fucking health melt. Now, after this, I'm going to do Empire Tactics, which is I'm going to grab the biggest ship possible. Now, look at the, you know, losses. You'd say those are some pretty big losses. But each one of these things can be rebuilt relatively quickly. Like, the Empire could pump out, you know, I don't know, 10 ISD Class 2s a week, and I only lost 2 of them. And look at what, you know, my small little fleets were able to take out. You know, MC-80 Liberties, 18 of them wiped out easily. Like, if they popped up, they'd get melted. Now, of course, this is on easy AI, because I do not like the hard AI. Haven't tried medium AI, but I fucking hate hard AI, especially when fighting the Rebellion, because just like in actual Star Wars, those fuckers are cockroaches. They will pop out of everywhere on hard difficulty. Let's go to Utapau and scar some clones. You know, let's grab some Tartan patrol cruisers to start off with. We're not going to build a single arc hammer because the Empire just had carriers. They're just like, ah, yeah, we just need carriers. We don't need any, like, specified carriers. We just throw fighter squadrons on our warships. It's like, oh, okay. Have fun with that, idiots. What? Do you see what I mean? The Rebellion is already here. They're already here. Why are they already here? Oh, because I think the hang on. I think the Rebellion is, like, right here. In which case, this was actually a very bad map to pick. Mainly because I can't get money. You should get Gothic Armada so we can do PvP. You bitch. No! My TIE fighters are gone! I need those! Thankfully, my station will pump them out occasionally. Let's get a Dreadnought. Just as I get larger and larger ships, I'm going to use the larger and larger ships, rather than the Thrawn, when it was just, okay, I have a larger ship type. Neat. I don't need that. Ah, big ship. That's cute. Anyways. But, you know, just remember, these were, like, secondary to the capital classes in my last run-through. Now, they're nothing. If you want to talk Empire, because, first of all, they got rid of the Venator, which was fucking stupid. The Venator was good at its job. Yeah, I know. The Empire was dumb. But now I'm gonna have, you know, fleets of Venators. Let's grab improved weapons, increases fighter damage. So yeah, there's this. I will tell you right now, the units you get from this are shit. They are really bad. It's not in the Fall of the Republic mod. If you play the Fall of the Republic mod, they're really good. But now we're gonna, as quickly as we can, rush through this. We're gonna upgrade this so I can get as much money as possible, because I'm gonna need it, because I'm going to be getting the Executor. Fucking Vader's flagship is going to be here. And you can see how costly the, you know, constant pushing forward is. No. TIE Fighter, go over there so I can build up this. So yeah, I think they're right over... Nope, there they are. They went for the furthest construction point first. Why? That's brain dead. What's wrong with the AI? Is the AI on crack? I don't have that sub-mod installed right now. No, that is a sub-mod, which is hilarious to me. And I have it. And I love it. It's great. But dear lord, this is expensive. Why can't I select... There, now I can select units. Why couldn't I select units before? Or mass select units, to be more accurate. Let's grab that. They're attacking my space station, of course, because the rebels are a pain in the ass! Give me charging cruisers for screening. You know, it's funny. If you don't... I'm doing worse than when I was deliberately restricting the size of my fleets. I wonder why? Could it be that Thrawn was right? Perish the thought! Let's just drag a Venator into here. And another Venator. I mean, it is kind of bad to be here because they are going to immediately go for this first, but what I'm doing is, A, depriving them of one of these resource points, while also keeping their attention on their closest resource point, which means I have pretty much full control over the resource points. Which is glorious. So let's get this going. Unfortunately, with the building the biggest ship I can every time, I'm running out of money very quickly, because unlike the actual Empire, I don't have bottomless pockets. It makes me kind of sad. And the submod for that, well, they don't have a submod for that, for this specific mod, but submods are annoying to install. Well, not annoying to install, annoying to, yes. Because you have to do a bunch of shit. So, as soon as I can immediately level this up again. Build that. Upgrade these. And I'm continuing to deprive them of resource points. Which is my favorite thing to do. It's just my absolute favorite. Is just sit on the resource points and don't let them live. But now I can move in towards here, link up with this fleet, and then, after this, I'm going to send them to die. Why? Because I need to be able to actually build the big ships, because the unit cap does not allow many big ships. You're only supposed to have, like, one. But once you do, I am going to get the Eclipse class. I'm building that fucker. Because I really like to. First, I'm getting improved weapons, though. After I get the Eclipse class, I am sending all of my main units on a fucking suicide run. Because I'm going to need to do that if I'm going to use the Eclipse class. And then I'm going to get 2 ISD-2s to flank the Eclipse class, and that is my unit max. I think. Like, that'll be my unit max. I'm not allowed to have that many units in this. But, here we go. Time to dive straight into the belly of the beast, and, hey, Eddie kid, look at the Eclipse. I love it. There's that. There's that. Hang on, am I capable? I can have the Eclipse and the Executor. No fucking way. No. I thought these were, like, worth 50 unit cap. Those were like 50 unit cap. Why are they so cheap now? Well, oh my gosh, look at the mini-map. Look at the mini-map. You can see a fucking triangle. I can build 2 oh gosh. You know what? Let's use the Executor class as the flanking ships. That'll be funny. Why not? That's actually. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous, but I love it. This is ridiculous. I have 3. I am going to lose my mind. Yeah, but these aren't going to be doing too much damage. I'm going to make sure that these take heavy damage, but don't do heavy damage, so that they properly die. Like these are currently getting taken out. Oh, hang on, I need to let them rebuild their shields. So I'm gonna currently run away out of turbo laser range. Never mind. I accidentally killed them. Oh my gosh, the Eclipse class just cannot move. It is so big. Now, I want to play the Consortium. I want to try the Consortium. I haven't played the Hapes Consortium before. I want to try that out. I want to see what they look like. Star Vipers. Magnetically sealed. Ooh. Ooh. I'm sorry, a blast boat can do what against ISD-1s? Oh, it's a torpedo bomber. That makes sense. That it's not an actual ship. I can just get bounty hunters. That's I can still get Venators. Why can I still get Venators? Okay, why is it 1,000 to build an asteroid mine? It's supposed to be 850. Oh gosh, my space station is dying. I don't know how to play this faction. What's this? Aggressor assault fighter. Crusader class gunship. There we go, that's what I want. It's so small! Why is it so small? I'm so used to playing Republic and Empire that I forgot that these units aren't that big. Black market engines? Ooh. Illegal. Also, I don't think these have carrier classes, which is going to be a problem. The one thing you always want in Star Wars is carrier classes, and these don't have that. I can have Sensor Scrambler. Ooh. I'm just gonna put guns on it. Ooh, I can have this thing. Guns! Okay, why? Do they get money faster? Is that it? Do they get money faster? Is that why these are more expensive? They do seem to be getting money at an alarming rate. Oh, yeah, they get money real quick. Oh, dear lord. Yeah, no, I take back what I said. Also, Venator. Fuck you, Venator. Boop. Yeah, so that's, I'm pretty sure, is probably their only carrier class. What do I get if I capture this? Heh, another Venator. What? Oh, Discord's having a fucking stroke again. I can look at this. I can get more Venators. Hey, bro, we heard you like Venators, so we're gonna put more Venators for your Venators. Oh, yeah, that your voice is gone. Black market engines there. Yay! Yeah, so all I have is just a bunch of fighter classes. And 2 Venators. So let's grab 2 of these they're just little guys. Look at them. They're just little guys. But they're really good at screening, judging by their strengths, because X-Wings, you know, being strong against X-Wings, that's fun. Because X-Wings and TIE Fighters are fucking annoying. The fact that the blast boat is good against ISDs is hilarious to me. Also, I'm getting so much money, it's hilarious. We're the Vengeance frigate. There's the Aggressor class destroyer. There's the Vengeance frigates. They have a cloak. Self-destruct. So I can just have a squadron of cloaked frigates. Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Cloak them. Cloak them and send them over here. Cloak them and send them over here. Decloak. There's nobody here? Are you kidding me? That means I can just get more money. I can get more money per money. Also, I love that this starbase isn't expanding like they usually do. Like, out. It's just getting denser. So let's get those Aggressor-class destroyers. I want to see what those look like. Oh, and of course, you know, targeting systems and all that. Need a really big gun. Oh, yeah, that is actually decently sized. They're bigger than the Venators, that's for sure. Of course, there's actually a lot of things that are bigger than Venators. So it's got special weapons and turbo laser 2 turbo laser batteries, and are those? See, these are special weapons, which means those are anti-capital guns. Oh my gosh! A ship just zoomed by and promptly got obliterated. You're kidding me. IDK, I can spawn in the fucking Eclipse class as the Consortium? What? The amount of money I'm getting is crazy. Wild, bro. Keldable battleship. That's a Mandalorian, yeah. heavy capital ship. But I don't want a heavy capital ship. I want to humiliate my enemy. I find that more amusing. I want to spawn in an Eclipse class and 2 executors. Because I think it would be funny. I need to find if there's, like, a, you know, endless unit cap mod for this. There is an endless unit cap mod, submod, for, oh, but I can only have 1. Darn. Alright, let's get the Keldable class, I guess. Wait, where are their shields? They have nothing. I almost feel bad for doing this. Wow, I can spawn this in nowhere here. Anyways. Oh my gosh. Look at that! What do you mean? Look at the loss sheet. They lost 58 X-Wing squadrons. They did nothing. Oh, because I captured both of the currency points, so they couldn't upgrade. Oops. Anyways, I'm gonna end stream here for a little bit because I gotta